Most interesting. Bloody hell, you frightened me there. Don't do that. 2 blokes in a graveyard. 2 blokes talking in a car. Weird to the weird.
Strange to the strange.
Well, well, it's dead quiet here.
It's dead quiet.
Nobody minds. It's not causing anybody
It's
any
actually
harm.
quite tranquil.
Not peaceful. It's tranquil. Well, where's all the light gone?
Oh no, you've just let them into your soul now. Do you see that? Oh my word. What have you done?
Oh, my soul, my spirit. We'll look into those words next time. Light. Right, I used to be friends with Professor Stephen Hawking via email, actually. Very, very nice man.
I am still your friend.
But sometimes it wasn't like I was speaking to him. I'm a quantum physicist. I've studied a lot of things. And you know, when you go and study physics, you don't study metaphysics. You only sort of get one idea of the picture. You know?
Yes, that's deliberate. That's by design.
Oh, right. There was a very, very intelligent man, but he wasn't a very good mathematician, called Albert Einstein.
I think I know him. Funny hairstyle.
At the schools, we taught that there's a certain equation that he came out with, which was the theory of...
I know it.
Theory of...
I know it.
Go on, then.
E equals mc squared.
Energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. And the speed of light is allegedly 300 millimetres a second. So I asked Professor Hawking by email, what light, which light, and did you go to the source? He unfriended me. So I've got a message for Professor Stephen Hawking. In fact, I've got a little statement because I've figured something out. Right. Here's a bit of science for you.
Science. We
Now,
like
this
science.
is what they don't teach at school. Right. Light does not have a speed nor travel. It is repeated wave field to wave field in cycles of 9 octaves. Yeah.
Interesting.
Scientists now realise that energy and mass are one. What they should realise is that energy, mass, light and consciousness are one. Nothing can be created, it's only rearranged.
Yes.
Light's got a speed.
That's because they like to try and make you believe their version of events.
Do you know, in polarity, you know, in an electrical circuit, you've got the push and the pull. Do you know what the push is? Let's look at it this way. Say if me and this fantastic friend of mine next to me, and no, I'm not his chauffeur, or his bodyguard, he's mine. If, say, he was going to fall off a cliff, and I pushed him off, do you think that'd be good or bad? It wouldn't be very nice, would it?
Nice.
Why would I want to do to that, even to net positive or negative of the self? I wouldn't want to do that to anybody.
No.
Because we come with love, unity and compassion.
For all we not all one.
What a great statement. Thank you. You know, when we do all come together, you've seen what happens in some situations when we do come together and try and assist, not help, try and assist others. We don't want them to lose, but we know something's corrupt. And when somebody walks a negative path, they don't care about anybody else but themselves. That's why they live till ripe old ages, 90, 100 years old. You see these people that apparently you have to bow in their presence and call them their highness.
Yeah.
Between you and whatever you think the creator is, you're it. You know, nobody's above you and nobody's below you. And if we do come together in unity, this would be great, wouldn't it? That's a great statement,
Things will change.
my wonderful friend. Thank you so much.
And spoken
Love and light
with the correct phonetics
of
as well.
ourselves. So getting back to this scenario where he stood on the edge of the cliff,
Yeah.
I notice you bloodsuckers would push him off. That's not very nice, is it? I'd save him. You see, somebody who walks a negative path, negative other self, is the push. And this happens in circuitry, so they would push him off. But the positive is a pull, so I would pull him in from falling over the cliff. So, love and light to all.
Live long and prosper.
What was that quote you made? For are we not all one?
For all we not all one.
Shouldn't we all come together and just live our lives so beautifully and enjoy this experience on this planet?
This is what our negative other selves are fearing, though, because if we do come together, That's it, it's game over. No more divide and conquer.
Do you know, I'm looking on YouTube and on the net and everything, and somebody keeps going on about so-called truth movement and the sovereign citizen movement. He told you there is no sovereign citizen movement because it's an oxymoron.
An oxymoron.
Yeah. You leave the morons alone. We're morons.
Hmm.
We're your lovely morons.
Mm.
So, where was I?
Truth.
Yes, truth. And the truth movement. I looked up the word truth. I know we've done a lot about words. It says it does not exist. But if you're looking for the truth, you will be lying to yourself, and you'll have faith in a belief. You look up the word belief, it says lie. We did this in part 2.
Yes.
Right? And you look at faith, and it says fear. Why would you want to be fearful and lie to yourself with looking for something which could never exist? I promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Nobody knows the
I can
truth.
say, you especially, do you know the whole truth? Because if you do, you're one step ahead of everyone.
You can't be found.
No.
It doesn't exist. So to those out there that say there's a truth movement, there is no truth movement. Because there's no truth, it can't be found. But something which runs incorrectly or correct seems to be going on. So it completes the circuit, you see. And it's all down to love and light. You've got negative love, which you can imagine. There was a chap, he called himself the Beast 666. Alistair Crowley, died in 54, I think.
Now, speaking of Crowley there for a second, didn't he actually get someone pregnant?
Yeah, I don't know who it was, but he had 2 children. He had a son called Anando and a daughter called Barbaria. He changed her name to Barbara.
Ah, Barbara.
And you know, she gave birth to
Very evil.
a really, really fantastic, wonderful man, human being, very, very intelligent. And his name was George W. Bush.
Yes.
Right? He's actually the grandson to Alistair Crowley, the most evil man in the world. In fact, he called himself the Beast 666. George W. Bush was his grandson.
That would explain quite a lot of things, really, wouldn't it?
Ooh. What else were we going to talk about?
No, don't know.
Yeah, you can spot negative other selves.
Yes.
Because they just make horrible, nasty comments about everyone else when they're trying to do positive things.
In actual reality, they're just vampires sucking our energy off dry from us.
Do you know, I don't think you should use that word. Why don't you
Energy.
it's too good for them.
Ah.
Right? Let's try parasitic bloodsuckers.
Ah, yes, that's more accurate.
Yeah? And there's a couple of you, and we know where you are. We know your IDs. Right? And we're going to see if you try and cease and desist from your filthy, vile comments. But we love you, really. We really do love you. We'd like to have a few words. And there's the invitation again. Shows your faces. Come to one of our meetings or events. Introduce yourselves.
Or maybe we could go to one of theirs.
Or maybe we could come and visit you. There's a lovely little wine drinking place in Canada or America where a few go.
Yes.
Field McConnell. We'll send you the address where our negative other selves go drinking little old wine. And see if you can spot a few of them. We do love you, unconditionally. So, that's the Sack and Crack and Mac and Crap show.
Yeah.
Or call it what you like. We're only here for to give you a bit of fun and a bit of love and light. And we only spread the message of unity.
Oneness.
Thank you. You are love.